Hello everyone and welcome to Market Wrap with Raja. I've been in the market for more than 15 years. I've been happily married with an energetic son who's just like the markets, bubbling and bustling. And now I am also the co-founder of NeoTrader and I'm imparting my knowledge, skills and trading skills to more than 5,000 people out there. I've imparted training to so many people and I am ensuring that they are able to understand the whole concept of the market and they're able to innovate themselves so that they can trade profitably. Now, this is what I've been sharing in all my videos. Today is 6th of July 2020 and we had analyzed the markets for the week ahead. And when we had analyzed, markets was in a confusion because it had reached a point of resistance. But then the way the whole market has panned out right now is very much in line with the way we had analyzed and the kind of setups which we had laid down for you. It all played out quite well. So what we are going to do now is we are going to look into the whole concept and you are going to see how the markets are placed for tomorrow. So let's dive right in and find out how the charts are positioned. So now let me first take a look at the Nifty IT index. We had said that we had used the concept of Ichimoku and we had said that prices are taking support at the blue line, which I had mentioned as the Tenkan Sen line. You can see here that the prices are holding out to these levels and the prices were supported by constant buying and you can see many IT stocks trading well through the day. So this is what was the IT index and it traded quite well. But then if you dip down into the intraday charts, I'm going to do an analysis based on the power of shadows and the long body candles. All right. So let us go right in. Let me just zoom into a bit more action for the day. You can see here that there was a nice upside gap, and once the upside gap emerged right at the start of the day, you can see here a nice long body candle on a 15-minute chart that has helped the prices stage a nice upward drive. And what happens somewhere in the afternoon is some bit of profit booking considering the way the market has panned out, and the prices also witnessed a nice shadow at the higher levels, which was also like a shooting star here. And then there was a doji. Doji represents uncertainty, and that's how the profit booking emerged and the prices dipped back once again into a support zone out here. And this support zone has helped the Nifty index stabilize once again. You can see here, first you had a shooting star. This is now an inverted hammer. And if you can see here, if I could take more data out here right now, you can see that over the past so many days, the prices have once again come near the support line. You see here the kind of support, the supports which are emerging right now on the Nifty index on a 15-minute charts does indicate that the prices are looking to head higher. So it's a nice pullback support on the Nifty index, and what we need to watch out for is the gap zone, which is around 15,300. Until 15,300 is maintained, the overall setup would continue to remain positive. And as an outlook for tomorrow, this index continues to be on the positive side. Now let's go into the second ranking. If you all recall, we had mentioned the ranking. It said CNX IT is number 1, then followed by Nifty, and then followed by Bank Nifty. That's the order I'm going to take once again. I'll go according to the ranking order. Now this is a chart of Nifty. Here I had used a modified pitchfork, and the modified pitchfork analysis said that the Nifty has got a potential to go up. Yes, there was a slight bit of hesitation, but considering the way it has closed, there was potential for the Nifty to move up. You can see here Nifty opened with a gap. Let me zoom in a bit more. You see here Nifty opened with a gap and is now heading to move towards the median line. Pitchfork is a very interesting concept, and for those who would like to know more, can visit our website and take a look at the Pitchfork webinar, where I have discussed more in detail about how to use this beautiful channeling tool. You can see here this is the level which you should watch out for. So Nifty shows more room on the upside, and you can see after a very long time, you can see here Nifty after a very long time has crossed above the 70 zone. So a very powerful move indeed, a very powerful move indeed, and the Nifty continues to defy the bearishness and move ahead. So all the people who were thinking that yes, Nifty is getting into oversold territory, it's not so. What is happening is that every pullback we are witnessing some opportunity. That's why you can see Nifty going up. So now, how are the intraday charts placed? So let's dip down into the intraday charts now. Once again, a 15-minute candle out here, 15-minute candle, and you can see here that Nifty had a gap up. There was a hammer out here, and then prices moved up steadily. Then once again in the mid-afternoon. So mid-afternoon is a state where the prices witness some kind of profit booking. You can see here the profit booking has now stopped somewhere around 10,750. So on the Nifty now for tomorrow, the key level to watch out for would be around 10,630 zone. So until this gap continues to hold out, so this gap which has been formed today is a very significant gap. Okay, so this gap will act as a nice area to buy into. For those who are wanting to buy Nifty, should consider this gap zone as a very important area, because this is something which could be filled if the pressure continues on the downside, if it were to emerge. Otherwise, right now, this gap zone is not a threat at the moment, and the overall setup in Nifty also continues to be positive. You can see here after the pullback, somewhere to the close of the session, there was a bullish engulfing and prices have managed to stabilize. So the overall setup in Nifty also continues to be positive. And if you were to take a check on the momentum check, let's go and do a momentum check here. And on the daily charts, you can see here that Nifty has shown an intention to move above 70. So the overall setup is positive. There are gaps being formed. So the structure indicates that the bullishness will continue. But the villain in the whole index series continues to be Bank Nifty. We had discussed this yesterday and mentioned that 20,500 would be a key zone to watch out for. So anywhere between 22,130 to 22,500 could be a zone where supply will emerge. The supply factor continues to be a problem for Bank Nifty, and unless and until that is resolved, you will not be able to take clue on bullishness from the bank sector. So bank sector, associated sectors, all of them will have an issue. So once again, I will draw for those who missed out yesterday. You can see here, there's a very nice retracement out here. And at the 38.2 retracement around the 22,000 zone, Bank Nifty is failing to give a closing above it. So now the onus right now rests with Bank Nifty. If we were to see some renewed bullish enthusiasm from the Bank Nifty, we can expect that the markets would definitely go much higher, because we are at an inflection zone on the Bank Nifty, and this can take the entire market much more ahead. And the levels which you can watch out for in Bank Nifty, let me just show you, based on Fibonacci levels, would be the region of 24,000. So we have a 2,000 move possible in Bank Nifty, and that's what is being seen right now. So this is how you can identify, and the very same setup and the very same examples is what I cover in all my webinars and all my seminars. I had done a webinar yesterday where I had used the very same techniques to forecast what could possibly happen, and those who were part of that webinar would have definitely profited from the entire discussion which we had. And I used that same kind of setup and the same kind of analysis, and had also forecasted the same in the weekly analysis also. So this is how I am able to understand the market sentiment, and I'm able to share it with all the people out there. So if you want to know more about this and understand how I'm able to do this very useful and very powerful technique, join me on this live webinar. You can check on the link below, register for the same, and you will be benefited because I'm going to be sharing with you a very simple and powerful approach. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day. We'll see you around tomorrow.